Where are we going to install our new arcade machine? Whoa! Arcade machine bug. So exciting. In the throne room. In the hall. In the temple. I mean, could go in the temple. It is kind of the rec room. What if I were to just put it in the temple, eh? I think we might. So we got a crafting skill trainer. We could wait till we recruit our genie here. They have 19 intellectual, 10 crafting. Who's our best craftsperson? Probably Kiwi Girl, currently at 16. She's pretty busy, generally speaking. But we could get someone else right up there as well. We could even use it on one of the kids to like get them cranking. Because he has like 3 crafting. And a minor passion. Theseus is pretty high on crafting. 14. And he's constantly kind of cranking out random stuff as well. Keep it for the genie, he'll actually have time to craft. Yeah, that could be the go. My population of non-Dawi folk is starting to get a little higher than I wanted. But I can improve that. Blurbo might be the first candidate to receive. Oh wait, no, it was going to be Baby 3, wasn't it? Hold on. Hey, Baby 3, is it time for you to get the Dawi version 2 gene implantation procedure? Might be. This will interrupt your learning slightly, but should be fine. Implant Xenogem. Dawi Mutagen V2. There you go, baby. Implanting a Xenogem will put Baby 3 in a coma for 2 days. Depending on the doctor's medical skill and quality of medical facilities. Okay, so it might be a little bit less. Metabolism at 225. You'll be a true Dawi then. I would like to continue. You have ordered the implementation of to be implanted in Baby 3. Procedure requires medical bed and 4 medicine. Looks good to me. All right, Baby 3, into the bed. Let's get you done. Let's get you Dawi'd up, mate. This is from the combined genes of the colony. Looks kind of terrifying, doesn't it? Here we go, Dawi Mutagen V2. Oh, you actually keep the ones you already have. I had no idea it would do that. Oh, wow, okay. The alcohol dependency hasn't kicked in yet. I thought it would actually override the pre-existing natural genes. No kidding. So if they have genetically passed on genes, you can put xenogenes or whatever into them as well. We just can't normally do that because we're so full here. But it looks like that kind of works out. The germline ones stay, yeah. That's so cool. You're pretty Dawi then, Baby 3. You don't have the slate grey skin. You seem to get the pale skin color that Spectral Knight has genetically, even though he's been changed to purple skin. Who are the parents of Baby 3? Kirigal and Spectral Knight via IVF. Gave birth to Baby 3, and then they sped up their aging in the growth vat for a while. I wonder if we chuck medium in the growth vat for a while. I was thinking we might put medium in the growth vat. Prioritize filling the growth vat first. Alright, we're gonna speed medium up a little bit. Give him a few years, eh? It's kind of weird that he's in there with clothes on. Ziggy's abominations get nature gonna have to spend half their lives eating. I mean, that's been the Dawi life, just constantly drinking alcohol and eating. Constantly eating and drinking. Yep. That's been their life. Can Richard pop a convert cooldown on the genie prisoner? Let's see. Oh wow, good timing. You asked, it kind of... You can't do it on prisoners, I'm pretty sure. I don't think you can actually do the convert thing on prisoners. Diego is asleep. Oh, maybe you can. I really want to get Theseus converted though. He's back up to 95%. This guy's impossible to convert. I guess we just have to try the conversion rituals and hope that it crits on him or something. Convert the prisoner? Yeah. Since it's not really working, we might as well try and convert him, eh? Let's see, Blurbo's working on it now. We'll see how that goes. Oh, there we go. Never mind. We finally got him. After all of their mental breaks and conversions to a billion different ideologies, we finally converted them to deep Darwinism. All right, Diego, we'll start working on trying to recruit you now, then, eh? Speed up time for a little while. I do want to try and get that trade trip going, though, huh? So why don't we go down and trade with Boankio? We haven't done a trade trip yet. Seems like a good time for it. So we'll get Richard, because he has to go trade with them. And we'll take Light Wraith as escort then, I suppose. Or we could take Bob as escort. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Fard now has his new leg. He could go escort too. They're both fighters. All right, Fard now and Bob seem kind of perfect. These are like fighting pawns. Blurbo is going to get his Dawi genes soon though. We might shift him over to here. If he's getting Dawi genes. Oh, moving on up. Xenogerm has been completed. Oh, here you go. Install Xenogerm. There it is. Implant Xenogerm. Dawi mutagen. Alright, Blurbo, go get your Dawi mutagen, eh, mate? And in the meantime, form a caravan to go here, and then come back. 2.1 days. So Richard needs to go do the trading, and Fard and Bob are gonna go be escorts. Now, what are we gonna send with them to trade? Some leathers. We got a ton of pig skin. We have a pretty good selection of like better leathers, so I'll sell some crappier ones. Silver axe, it's worth so much. Please buy like all of this stuff, eh? That would be great. Buy all that. All right, trading caravan is off. Our first actual trade caravan. Whoa, so exciting. It's gonna take them a while to assemble it because of all the stuff I told them to carry, so. I think you can get other people to help. Not sure how though. About that one. I should investigate this other mech threat upgrades at some point too. I totally forgot about those. Now, Blurbo, have you had your implementation? Not yet. Let's get that done. Time for the operation. Genes implanted. Genes. Dawi mutagen. Yes, good. Oh, baby. You are now fire resistant, robust, unstoppable. You got a little slower, but you're super clotting now. The robust plus unstoppable with his melee, since he's a melee fighter, is pretty sweet. It makes more people join the caravan. You did that once and forgot to remove them. Yeah, a little risky to add them to the caravan. Diggsy, wake up! Your death rest bar is full. So it seems like they have to death rest for the full time, even if they don't need it. So yeah, that's probably only, you probably only want to do that early if you're going to send them away somewhere or something. Baby 3 is no longer incapable of walking. That was due to anesthetic. Has anyone played the arcade machine yet? What's the recreation power? 130. 124 for the excellent chess table. Arcade machine 124 versus 130? Alright, chess is kind of boring compared to an arcade machine. Just, I know there's some chess fans out there, but guess it's the social portion of it too. Maybe that helps. What's death resting do? The sanguinophages have to death rest They have to go into like a torpor every so often. Otherwise, they become extremely ill. So they get in their coffin and you pump some blood into them and they sleep. They go into a little coma for a few days. I love how the devs used to be extremely against the idea of colonists having children. Now they release DLC that not only adds kids but allows you to selectively breed colonists. I was surprised too, yeah, because it is like such an impactful thing. It's like pretty full on. So it was always the thing that I was like, yeah, it's fine, kind of relegating that to mods. But I will say though, like the addition of children deepens the emotional impact of like a lot of the stuff that's going on in the game pretty dramatically. And the raising of the kids over time and them getting more and more like better as you educate them and look after them and, you know, they take lessons and whatnot. You get a lot more like attached and familiar with them and all their little details. So it's pretty fantastic. Well, these streamers have impressive layouts and mine always end up military complex. I mean, build however pleases you, but yeah, if you're trying to go for something a little bit aesthetic, I often force myself to try not to build. This is an exception. Like we have a mega base here, or, you know, like more of a compound style because we're a mountain base dwarf fortress, so it kind of makes sense. Normally what I do is I try and have a more organic layout with separate freestanding buildings where possible. Just because I find that more enjoyable rather than having just like, you know, one big building with all the rooms in it. There is a lot of incentives in RimWorld, a little bit, and it's kind of unfortunate that this is the case, but there's a lot of incentivization in RimWorld to build a mega base, which is where you just have one big base with all the rooms inside of it, because it's more efficient on materials, it's more efficient on space, it's more easily defensible, it's easier to heat and cool. So there's a lot of upsides to doing that. So efficiency-wise, building just like a compound, perfectly fine. But if you want to have things be a little more stylistic and organic, then try like thinking of it in a roleplay sense would be my tip. Like think about like this person's home, the jobs that they do. So have those things be in or around or near their home. Like the place where they live and sleep is close to their like place of work that they primarily do. So maybe the crafter has a house that has like a crafting bench in it, or has a crafting bench, or it's near the crafting area, for example. That's kind of like my tip for making like more organic filling bases. So again, that's not really the case with this one, but this is a bit more on the mega base complex compound style strategy. But I've still tried to tell a bit of a story with things, you know. We have our Forge Brewery, and we have our little temple and little security checkpoint area and the throne on the other side of it. So this is kind of like a great hall that's segmented into areas. And so we tried to tell a little bit of a story, yeah. But yeah, I like to tell a bit of a story with my base, and I think that's... I recommend giving it a go sometime if you haven't before. It can be a lot of fun. All right, our caravan is arriving at the city. This is our first time. Here we go. Oh, we just got a quest too. It's interesting. That's our other artifact quest, it looks like. Okay. All right, all right. Let's see what we got here. So, they have 800 silver on hand. We have 400, and we have some stuff to sell. So we'll queue up the stuff that we want to sell first. So we're selling some leather. So that's already getting us quite a good chunk of cash. Some ambrosia. We're selling a bunch of weapons. Good, it looks like they're going to buy all the weapons. Albert. A few of these things. All right, so that got us like a lot of trade power here. So we should have enough food to get home, so I don't need to worry about that. So let's scroll through and see what they've got. We're okay on Glitterworld meds back at base. We probably... I could get some Psychite tea for our friends so they don't have to snort yayo. I'll probably try and make some soon, I think. So they have some raw materials. Metabolism, circadian influence, flesh shaping, love enhancer. Good heavens. Bushy beards gene. Oh, it's not beards for everyone gene though, the one that I actually want. There's another death rest capacity serum, so we could get that. Some skill trainers. A few little bits and pieces here. Learning assistant, nuclear stomach. Going down to the end, they have a Persona Mono Sword. Zanseror. Its trait is Mad Wailing. Oh, we probably don't want that one. Prestige Cataphract armor. Good heavens, we can't afford that. We have 2,600 trade power. So we could get some Prestige Recon armor. Yeah, I think that Persona Moto Sword thing. Weapons persona is highly disturbed and won't shut up about it. Whales mad notions to whoever is bonded with it, suppressing their mood. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. 16 with 84 penetration, pretty strong though. There's a regular mono sword. There is a regular mono sword. 12 damage, 83 armor penetration. Pretty expensive though. Dixie's already got like a plasteel axe that's not... It's much less armor penetration, but similar damage. I think I'd rather go for some Prestige Recon armor, I think. Alright, so we effectively convert a bunch of weapons we don't want and leathers and stuff we don't need into some high-end Recon armor. Yeah, I'll go for the armor. Alright, Prestige Recon armor. Sell off a bunch of stuff. Actually cost us money, but that's alright. Scored some sweet-ass armor. Back we go. We gained a little bit of relationship for the trading as well. Great. And you've learned of the Stone Crux Relics location. No, I accept. Well, we haven't learned of the location. We learned that it's on the planet. Then we can start looking for the location. Forget the Stone Crux. The Undying Protector could bond with the God Hammer. Yeah, I could put the Stone Crux in here and have the God Hammer get wielded instead. That's a pretty cool idea. It might be more impactful than having both relics in there. And then I don't have to build, like, expand the space of the temple. So I like that idea. We get the Stone Crux, have it be, like, the thing, and then bond this Mountain Sunder to the Eternal Protector. That's a pretty cool idea. I really like that. That might be what we try for. Our caravan is returning with some new recon armor. We've had a little bit of peace. It's like we just finished an incendiary launcher. Oh. Very nice. There we go, incendiary launcher, excellent. It has some art. Baby 3's skunk. This weapon bears a representation of 1,000 fiends roaring in victory. Baby 3 lies on the ground, wounded. No, baby, what? At the edge of the image are 3 coyotes. The artwork tells the story of a raid on Baby 3's township on the 7th of December, 5503. Yeah, that was the recent raid. Wow. Baby 3 didn't get injured in the raid though, I don't think. Pretty sure Baby 3 hasn't been injured yet. Hasn't even lost any toes yet. You know, in fact, just got some new genes, that's all. Oh god, this toxic waste. We're gonna have to start dealing with that, eh? Alright, maybe we'll do a test. We'll do a test. Okay. What do you mean? Cancel load. Load up. Toxic waste, please. Put as many in as you can, which is 25. Accept. Load that sucker up, and we're going to see where we can send it. Hopefully without disturbing some of our allies. Hey, Alchemical Works. Hi, Ziggy. How you doing, mate? Oh, wait, you're not Ziggy. I'm Ziggy. I'm confusing myself reading a comment. Glad to finally catch one of your RimWorld streams. I never really played such a deep sim, only Prison Architect a bit. Because of a time reason, would love to some days. Do you play comparable games, and would you tell us what you personally like best and least about RimWorld? Mate, for sure. Love it. Thanks for the question. I definitely recommend you try out some RimWorld action at some point if you're like curious about it. They're such fantastic games. I understand the time reasons though. You can easily spend a lot of time on them for sure. For sure. What I like best about RimWorld, RimWorld has enough detail and then some, and enough freedom and then some to be able to tell whatever story it is that you want to tell. These are story generator games, and I think RimWorld is the peak of story generator games in my mind. You get to tell the story of like, you get to take these, you know, little goobers, and the things that happen to them and the things they do, you personify them by using the details that the game provides you. So whether that's like the nature of the injury that they get in a certain situation and what that ends up, the story that ends up telling, or maybe a social interaction they have, or maybe how like, I remember one of my earliest runs, my doctor, the only doctor in the colony, got into a social fight with someone else who then bit their thumb off. So they bit the thumb off the doctor. And then a little while later, that person who bit the thumb off the doctor, well, they really needed the doctor because something went bad. You know, something went wrong. So you get those. That's the thing I like the most about it. What do I like least about RimWorld? That was a tough question, actually, because it's a game I love so much. But I would say that some things are a little bit more fiddly and annoying than I would like. And you can improve a lot of stuff with mods. So that helps that a lot. But there are still a few things that are a little fiddly and a little bit fiddly and annoying at times. I thought of an example earlier, actually. I was fiddling with something. I was like, oh man, I wish this was a bit easier to manage. But I can't remember it now off the top of my head. So it's mostly minor stuff that just grates on you a little bit from time to time. What kind of difficulty is running? I'm on Blood and Dust, which is usually what I play on and die on rather swiftly. So this is my longest running colony, most successful one. Clothing sets are a pain. Yeah, there's a bit of busy work to do to like get them set up. Although that's one thing that you can, once you get it set up, it's not so fiddly. And I actually really like fiddling with their gear personally, manually. So that one doesn't bother me too much. I've had people punch each other's fingers off. I don't want to know how hard you got to punch to pop a finger off. Ugh. Look at this description here. Oh wait, you guys can't see it. Hold on. Things marched for urgent hauling have nowhere to be stored. Steal, 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 and steal. What do you mean? I thought I had heaps of steel storage. Okay, so that's all full. That's fair, I guess. Steal, 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 and steal. It's quite funny. I thought I allowed steel in here as well. I guess not. You know what? I might unlink this one. Unlink this one. Unlink this one. Link these three together. And then make them steel. Welcome back, Caravan. Successful trade run then. Wasn't really like a profitable trade run, but we, you know, converted some stuff that we didn't need, and it was just inflating our wealth bar into a suit of armor that might save a colonist's life. Another eclipse. Yay. Not. Yay, not. Where did our recon armor go? Hmm? Oh, you're putting it on. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure that's not yours. I was thinking we'd give that one to Diggsy, maybe. Diggsy could learn more psycasts, which would make her quite the unstoppable machine. What's Richard wearing currently? Because that actually suits Richard too, and then that maybe stops him complaining as much. You know, I'll put on Richard, because he gets into melee a bit. Gets rid of his extremely damaged Eltex vest. And his robe. That might make him a little bit happier. Is he still unhappy about Praetor specific apparel though, even though in my mind he's fine. But the Prestige Recon armor also gives the heat recovery and everything too. So that's really good. Get Diggsy a bit better armor at some point, but in theory she can't die, so she's not as high a priority there. As long as she has a good helmet, which she does. She can't really die, so... But giving her better armor long term will make it so that she is harder to put down. I do wonder how they get steel out of that iron ore out of blast furnace. Must be Rim stuff. So RimWorld, yeah, just kind of skips the whole like turning iron into steel thing by just having all this like compacted steel and compacted machinery is like ancient buildings and, you know, war machines and stuff. Because there was like a big old war on RimWorld. That's more expanded upon in the lore now thanks to there being a lot of this stuff around. Ancient war walkers and APCs and stuff like that. So they just get like compacted and then you like mine it out. Doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it kind of fits in the game's lore now. The screen doesn't light up. Oh yeah, Diggsy's awake now. Fantastic. She woke up. That means we can get her to eat this thing. Death Rest Capacity Serum. Eat it. Yum, 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 yum. So now she can have double capacity on this thing. Great. It's time to finally take the raids to our enemies, perhaps. So we would leave, I think, Richard to defend. We would take Light Wraith, Throbria, Diggsy, and then maybe like Bob and Fard. Worst case scenario, can't Kiwi bring in a trooper squad? Richard can, and Richard will stay home and yes, can call the trooper squad if things go bad. So that's probably the guy. Oh shit, okay, good thing we didn't send our raid off just yet, because we have separate groups of mechanoids in transport pods. Ooh, 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 right there. Okay, I only see that one. Oh shit, is there some right here? Oh god, no. I'm gonna get Strawberry to try and flick that. Well, that switch won't matter if they're out there. We need someone to flick that switch though over there. All right, let's see where everyone is. So Kiwi Girl's just right here right now. Light Wraith's over here. Okay, first let's put people on escort. Escort, this looks really bad. There's another group on the other side. Oh, coming in over here. Okay. Thank you. Good call. Does that mean there's... Is this... So, wait. This kind of looks like drop pod shadows, doesn't it? Coming in behind the turrets. So, we have here, here, and here. Hopefully this is just a couple little firebots or something. Nothing too bad. We'll see. Oh, we're getting a big drop here. This is really bad. Okay, so let's check through everyone. Kiwi Girl. He's going to flick the switch. Let's put her on draft and get her to flick the switch. Richard? Not much time for drinking milk here, mate. Let's get you up to here with your, so you can command your robots and have them escort you. Okay, Light Wraith is in a little bit of an iffy spot. You're going to be trying to drop these robots. So Strawberry is here. Let's get you ready over here. I do maybe need like another passage access point to here, don't I? Because they're just gonna bust their way in. I don't think we're gonna... I don't even know if turning off the turrets... Oh, here's Blurbo. Blurbo might be able to get in and flick that switch. Okay, so Strawberry is there. Diggsy. Come on over here. Medium is in the pod. Might be a wake up situation, Medium. You're gonna be a little bit vat sick, aren't you? The vat is electrically stimulating the person's brain to induce skill development. The process is not very effective. It'll only partially replace the skills missing. Okay, your vat growing, aging speed, yada yada yada. Are you actually sick? You're not even sick, really. Okay, cool. You come up. Oh no, Diggy. Okay, Diggy, you get in the defenses over here, mate. Baby 3, get your charge pistol and come over here. Theseus, I want you to come grab these EMP grenades. Fard, where you at, mate? You don't look like you're in the best position. Let's get you down in here. Alright, Bob is a little bit unwell, but we're going to get you up out in here as well. And Spectral Knight, you hang back in reserve in case anyone needs rescuing, eh? Come into the hospital. Alright, let's see how bad it is. Oh god! So many. 5 Tesserons, 3 Pikemen, 4 Lancers. I don't see any Scythers. It looks like they're going down here to do something. I don't know what exactly yet. But that's good. That means they'll move away from the turrets and we have a chance to light them up a bit. Now, is there actually a drop happening here? I don't actually see it. Okay. Alright, I think I got tricked by the roof shadows. They kind of looked a bit like drop pods to me, but it looks like it's just the roof shadow. Okay, so that's really good. They actually landed, both of them landed outside the walls. All right, that's way better. That's like substantially better. Okay, good. Good to know. All right, we'll let everyone, that means we can get people into position. So we'll get Richard over here. We'll get Medium over here. Diggsy, come on over. Lebo, move up. Theseus is going to get his EMPs. Strawberry is coming over here. Here we go, it's going to move over here now. Babby 3 is going to be in reserve. Bob, come over this side. Maybe to here. Farge, you come up here. Okay, they're coming back now. Diggs, you can't shoot them from here. You're a bit too long range. Little worried about them things taking them turrets down. At least they're distracting them. We don't have anyone with a shield on that side to defend. I actually think Richard might be better off on that side. Where's Light Wraith? Light Wraith's still here. Okay, let's get Light Wraith on that side. Oh no, Mr. Destructoid. Oh, he was out here. Got lit up. Oh god. That might have been, you might have been the one who was distracting them. Hey, look. Hey, look. Oh, that was the spike traps. Okay, nice. Good work. Get Diggsy away from the flamer turrets. True, true. Let's get Diggsy down here, actually. These guns are not long enough range for this. Okay, Bob's coming in to snipe. There's a lot of flame bots as well, so that could be a problem. There goes one of them. He was carrying some components as loot. They're carrying loot. Nice. They haven't hit the flame turrets very much, thankfully. Okay, let's get our pikemen into position. Start shooting them down. Damn, these things with their long range, eh? I feel like we might actually be better served by coming inside for a second and turning the turrets back off. Move Bob inside so that they come a little closer and stop shooting the turrets. If we can get them into range, that would be better. These ones are not actually attacking, it looks like. They're preparing to attack. I think we can leave those bots there. Let's put Cerebria in here and Kiwigal over here. Richard in here. Yeah, they're still preparing to attack, aren't they? Okay. Well, let's see if we can, how far away are those ones? These ones are milling about a little closer. We might be able to get Cerebria to snipe some of them. They're pretty much fireproof, so the boomer lamps don't really help. Okay, Spectral, you chill for a sec. Cerebria is coming over. Okay. Oh, are you coming over? I think it's coming over. Looks like we attracted some attention. Shot one of its legs off. Let's flick that on now. See if, are they in range? They're in range. Flick it on. Perfect. Oh, I don't like that fire there. They're beginning their assault now. All right, time to go. Get Cerebria up there. That fire's a little close to Diggsy though, isn't it? Uh-oh, Diggsy's on fire. Oh god, Diggsy, run! Get inside! Oh god, put that fire out! Okay, that's not ideal. How are we looking on the other side? Okay, they haven't closed in on the other side yet. That's good. We should have this covered over here with the turrets. Medium has taken a beam grazer hit. Nothing too bad. How you doing, Diggsy? You okay? Got a couple burns? You will freak out for that fire, won't you? Bob, you might need to back up, mate. Have them try and distract the shots here if we can. Is the autocannon turret flammable? Flammability. 70%. So, yep, it is. Okay, it burning is definitely not ideal. Let's get Blurbo down here to put out these fires. Okay. Move the bots up. Have Light Wraith come out. How are we doing on the other side? Okay, these ones have engaged. Are they in range of the autocannons? Looks like the Scorchers have gone down. What about this one? They're not quite in range of the autocannons. So that's a little awkward. We'll just have them hunkered down for the moment while I deal with this, I think. Okay, these things are going to absorb the shots while these ones come in. Blurbo, extinguish them fires, mate. Barbie, come over here and start shooting. I don't even want them to engage in melee because they don't hold up that well in melee. Whereas standing there tanking the shots, they're basically immortal. Flame turret's not looking quite so good there. How much will your shield hold up against these things, I wonder? How's Sorobria going? She dropping him? There goes another. I could get someone on the mortars. It's a bit slow and inaccurate, maybe. Uh-oh. Oh shit, is that the autocannon turret? Oh, that's the autocannon turret. Well, there goes one of our autocannon turrets. Oh, that's a big explosion. Oh man. Okay, thankfully the explosion walls directed the explosion outwards quite nicely. Okay, that's that all dealt with. Okay, Light Wraith, come over here. Pretty well timed exit, eh? Yeah. Okay, start putting out those fires if you can. You should not be on Firefight because you'll panic, won't you? So I think we need to turn Diggsy off firefighting. Sorobria, you come over here to help. Did she shoot out of the smoke all right? Yeah, actually pretty good. Actually works. Take cover behind Richard. Guanril and Potter has sprouted. Yay. Okay, you kids get some rest. What are you going to do right now? Beat fires out? You're shielded, so that's okay. See how that mortar goes, eh? Bloomp. They're a little inaccurate, so... it's kind of good when there's like a much bigger raid. And your chances of missing are a little lower. Or even a miss still results in success. Okay, Light Wraith's coming over with his bots. Steel mining site. Gotta love the little smoke pop utility stuff, eh? Utility items in RimWorld make such a big difference in fights, my lord. So good. Robots coming over. Oh shit. Here we go, took a hit though. Alright, here we go, you can back up now. Guess with that much incoming fire, it was only a matter of time. Medium. What are you doing, mate? We're just putting those fires out. Let's get you back inside. That's a bit risky, mate. Okay, Snappy, get sniping. Snippy, get sniping as well. Alright, Light Wraith, back up. You just took a hit. Oh, he lost another toe. Not the toes! Not the toes! Okay, Cerebra is on them now as well. Okay, boring bots come out. Where's your other boring bot? Okay, here we go. Tend to yourself. I have made boots and equipped people with boots, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Okay, let's move Cerebra up here. Hopefully bring the boring bots up. Here we go. Tend to Light Wraith's missing toe, please. All right, so that was a pretty bad robot raid. Not as bad as it could have been if they were also landing in the base too. That would have been pretty hectic. But one drop on either side taxed us a little bit. But we were certainly able to handle it. We've got one little pikeman to take out here, it looks like. I think we can get everyone. Oh no, you guys keep shooting. Get those ones to keep firing. One of these can tank one of these basically all day long. Every shot Strawberry takes knocks something off the robot. Does some serious damage with that anti-material rifle, eh? It's kind of beautiful. It's kind of beautiful. All right, good work, everybody. Good work. Here we go. You appear to be bleeding. Oh, you took a needle gun shot to the head just now. Oh my god. Here we go. What? You want to go tend to that? All right. So a few minor injuries. A very near miss with Kiwigal, which wasn't very good. Should have had a pull back behind cover. I think for that last little bit of the fight where it's like we could just do it safely, pull everyone out, else who doesn't need to be there, out and away, is probably the go. Looks like we scored a bunch of components as loot, which is nice. And a heap of these to salvage. Also, I don't remember these people. Where'd they come from? Wait, was this the caravan? It was... Did we have some visitors that died? It kind of looks like it. Oh no. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Okay, get rid of those drop pod materials. Allow all mod, but I don't want to allow everything, so that's why I'm not using allow all. I have allow all. See? Allow everything, but I don't actually want to allow everything. Like, I don't want them to do anything with this, so I'll just leave it there. Now, oh, Theseus. I got you to get the MP grenades, but I never ended up getting you in the fight, did I? Losing the auto cannon turret was unfortunate, but at least it was one of the single auto cannon turrets, so we can replace it with a double, which is 80 plus steel and 9 components. Not cheap, but we can get that built there. Looks like we lost a military turret from the explosion of that as well. Actually, let's cancel that because I had an idea. I wanted to do some side-facing turrets. Maybe. Like inset some turrets into these side walls like this. Should add some fire poppers around the turrets. Can I build fire poppers? Is that a thing I can build? It's probably a technology for that, I'd say. Fire foam. Yeah, it could be worth me researching fire foam tech. To get some fire foam poppers around the turrets, eh? I'll research that and then we'll go back to the armor. Now I forgot we were also trying to set up our power here, weren't we? So we're gonna do that. Dismantle that and that. So we have our switch there now. Once that's done, and over here, that's just on it, so we just put this in the wall and dismantle those. Toggle that off, toggle that off. Replace those wooden doors maybe? Yeah, maybe I'll redo them with steel walls now. Also better access to the left wall. If I do put a tunnel in here, it helps me a lot in terms of getting to the hospital and getting to the security, so I don't have to go up around like this. But it does mean that it's easier for enemies to break into my base as well. They're not forced to come down here. So that's kind of a consideration, I guess. I could put like an armored door there or something. So I might go for it, but just worth considering that it is a little bit more dangerous. I do like that it gives better access to the hospital. Back there and there. Nice. Some enfilading fire. Filleting fire. A bit of repairs to be done here. We struck some compacted steel in here. Well, guess I can get that. Although maybe that's a drama I don't want to open right now. Yes. Maybe we don't need to open that drama right now. Can you throw a grenade in the sleeping animal room? No! Oh my god. You just like to cause carnage, don't you? You monster. How could you? Initiating mech birth. Oh my god, baby mech. Oh, it's massive. This one's Snoppy. Snop. So we got Snippy, Snap. We got Snippy, Snappy, and Snoppy now. There you go, Snoppy. Onto control group 2. Okay, you two need to swap sides because apparently you're... There we go. Into your little sleepy bays. There you go. How do they fit through the doors? It's a pretty good question. They seem a little larger than the doors, don't they? Theseus, what's up, buddy? Observed rotting corpses ×5. Rebuffed by Kiwi Girl. Terrible aging. Rot link. Rot stink. I want a neural supercharge. Look, if you converted, you would be much happier. That's all I'm saying. You're so certain in your human philosophy. Human philosophy. I like it. I can start giving you some more, like, biological components, I guess. You're so problematic, Theseus. I need to replace more of you. Bit of animal flu. Should be right, mate. Yeah, you've got a scarred arm. I'll replace that arm for you. It's got a scar on it. Time to make a new one. Here we go. Terrible aging. Yeah. You're so needy with your transhumanist. I want a neural supercharge. I don't have that technology, mate. Just imprison him and convert him? Honestly, it's getting to that point. If he has a mental break because of this, it might be that might be the go. It might be arrested time. I can see that being a thing. Let's get those things hold in. Okay, we probably need to deal with all these, all these though, eh? Who's in charge of fire, Blurbo? That's a lot of corpses in there. I don't want the mech corpses in there though. Why are those in there? Because then they just have, whenever they go to salvage a mechanoid, they have to go in and like wade through the corpse sludge. It's not ideal. I have come to understand the weakness in my flesh and it disgusts me. We have 2 unused permit points now. I've been forgetting actually that I have like aerodrome strike and stuff. We can get Janissary squads now as a Praetor. 4 professional Janissaries to aid you in battle. You know, I might take the Janissary squad. And then transport shuttle. It will transport colonists, items, or animals anywhere you like within 70 world tiles. It's pretty handy. It's pretty handy. Oh, it's OP as a trash truck. Trash truck. Nice. You know, load it up with toxic waste. Yeah, that's a criticism of ideology as well. Although it's kind of like, in some senses it makes sense. But yeah, ideology, it's pretty difficult to have a diverse colony. And there even is some ideology stuff that kind of like promotes the idea of having a diverse colony. But you can't really have ideologies that are too conflicting in the same place, right? Because there's stuff that's like colony-wide. So, I mean, to use an egregious example would be to like, if you have one person who has cannibalism, then they can do their cannibalism, but everyone else is going to be very unhappy about that. So that one, I mean, in a sense, it makes sense, right? Like, the other people are not going to be okay with that. But there are some other ones that are, like, much less minor that potentially are going to cause a little more issue, I guess. So yeah, you're pretty encouraged to maintain a uniform ideology. It would be cool if there was more of a way to have a less uniform ideology. Used to be more passive ways of converting. Yeah, the only one really is if you have proselytizing. That's the only really like passive conversion. And that doesn't really come up that much. The chore of converting is my issue. Yeah, that's fair. Overall, on the whole, I am super happy with ideology. I love it. It's improved the game a lot for me. But yeah, it's not perfect. There are some minor friction points. It's the reason I play with that ideology. I like to RP out more things, and it kind of makes you more limited. Interesting. I mean, okay, fair. For me, it really helps the RP of the game, personally. The role-playing aspects of the game have been greatly enhanced by my by ideology. We're out of food? Food does seem a little iffy. The Nutrifungus is almost grown, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue, but that food is a bit... How did that get so low? Time for some, maybe it's time to expand the farms or something then, eh? A Movalo self-tamed. Alright, sure, join the colony. Join the party with a few of you already. A Lynx is hunting Light Wraith. Oh, I mean, I was just sending Light Wraith out to hunt right now, so... Sure, I guess. Oh. Who else is nearby? Baby 3, come help. Sorberia, come help. Run, Light Wraith, run! Baby 3, take up a defensive position. Sorberia, kill that Lynx, bring it down. Don't shoot Light Wraith, please. Nice try. Go, baby. Ow, don't shoot. You shot your friend. You goober. Oops. Get him. Such drama. Such drama. Such drama. Okay, alright. Finish off that Lynx. Put him down. Yeah. Alright, well that was a little bit messy than I wanted. A raid? That was so quick after the last one. Oh my god. Oh no, I just... Okay. Alright. Oh god, both sides. Holy shit, that's a huge raid. That's a huge raid. Oh my god, okay. Escort. Escort. Okay, Richard, where are you? Just there? Okay, perfect. Light Wraith, go to the other side. Are they attacking immediately? Okay, they're preparing. We've got time. I'm gonna get someone on the, I'm gonna get someone on the mortars. Try and crack them with some mortars. Split between both sides here. These are the fire ones, so I'm gonna get maybe a gas launcher, tox bomb launcher on Blurbo. Take that for a spin. I'll leave Diggy. Let's put everyone on raid mode. Leave them sleeping for a bit. Okay. What are they armed with? It's a tribal raid, so mostly melee weapons. These ones also spit fire. So there's 15 on the left and 23 on the right. It's a lot more on the right. No ranged weapons, all melee. But all melee tribal raid is actually one of the scarier ones. I'm going to try and hit them with some mortars on this side. Wait. I thought they weren't attacking immediately. What are these ones doing? Oh god, what are they doing? Okay, they were just moving over there. No one's on it yet. Get on those things, eh? Loading. I'll aim for one in the middle and it could go either side. Maybe let's go for you. Other one? Come on, give me a direct hit. Give me a sweet, satisfying direct hit. Oof, come on. Come on. Try again. Lobo dropped his melee weapon, which isn't ideal. I'll get him to drop some tox gas in that area. Mortars, yeah, mortars are so inaccurate. Why did Diggy get medical? Oh, Spectral, let's give him a lesson right now. Mid-raid lesson. Sick. We can't stop the learning. Lobo, keep spreading that tox around, eh? They're probably mostly going to come from the bottom, so we'll tox that area a bit more. Typical mortars. Oh, the turrets are off. Oh shit. What? Oh god, because this one. Because I've got two switches now. Sorry, Rick, I turned that on. Thank you. Oh god, man, that would have been debacle. Imagine that. That would have been quite the debacle. When's that next mortar coming in? Oh, here it goes. Maybe, 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 maybe. Yay! Hey, there we go. One dead. You pretty dead. You pretty dead. Fantastic. They all have hypothermia as well, or many of them have hypothermia. I'm just gonna slow them down a bit. That's good. All right, we had a hit. It's all been worth it. Might get time for another shot. We don't have that extra autocannon up, do we? This side's not so bad. Major break risk for Richard. Can you eat? Taking so long to start the raid. If we get who is it? Lobo. Might want you to like target the closer area because they're going to try and attack us in melee. Medium's also not very happy. Hopefully we can get them back soon enough. Cover this area so that when they're like trying to rush us in melee. Can we get on the mortar shot? Maybe I should have Strawberry come out and poke him a bit. Hey, raw food? Oh yeah, food's really low right now. That's kind of been the problem. Missing meals to cook anything. Wait, shouldn't we be able to cook simple meals? There's meat for simple meals. What's the problem? That's weird. I'm pretty sure we've been making simple meals in the past. Another hit, maybe? I hit the blue malope. That was a massive miss. There we go. I don't know why he wasn't cooking there. Maybe it wasn't enough food. Why RimWorld videos are on YouTube channel, but Solasta ones are not? It takes a very long time to edit videos, so I can't really put everything up on YouTube. Oh, a nice hit there at the end. Okay. Let's get you over here. You come over here in case we need you. So who else was it? Medium we had. Kind of not in the fight as well. Medium's doing okay. Let's get medium over here. This side's not as well defended as I'd like. All right, let's see how we go here. Richard, come up to this side. Would be good even to upload VODs as is. Watching them on Twitch is a pain. It would be like maybe like a little bit more convenient for you than watching on Twitch, which I get. And I wish I could do that, but the way that the YouTube works is it would destroy my channel to just upload a bunch of Twitch VODs like that. The way the algorithms work, you just kill your channel. Having a secondary channel is potentially an option, but it's not really something I've committed to there as well. Anywho, let's see if we can hold this lot back then, eh? Looks like a lot of them are coming for this side. Let's pop a shot here. Get that gas spread around. They may be flame resistant, but it still hurts them. That sure is a lot of people. Oh god, they're right in here. Jesus. I think it might be worth pulling back if we can get back here. Okay, it looks like the right-hand side is fleeing. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, we broke them. We broke their morale. Oh, God, they're getting flamed. Where's Diggsy? There's a bit of fire around, isn't there? Let's get her inside. Team, good work. That was very fast and furious, that was. My lord, okay. That was very fast and furious. Yeah, we didn't call in. I didn't think we'd need to call in the troop of squads. It was a bit scary, but we were able to manage it. This one's beating on the doors here. There's a few of them beating on the doors. I have to get rid of them. Yeah, I don't know why they always. It's like, I guess they want to like go out, flee out this side of the map. So it happens pretty often, but they like to flee outside. Flee through your base quite often. Beep beep. Beep beep beep. Put him down, here we go. Good job. How do we not have prisoner beds? What do you mean? Must be something with the zoning being weird. All right, that was pretty spicy. That was pretty spicy. That person's burning. Not looking so healthy. A couple turrets went down, bit of damage. Nothing too bad, I don't think. Mostly the waiting around for the raid caused a lot of damage, emotional damage. A lot of emotional damage. Ah, very cool. Very cool. Oh, we got someone else here we could potentially capture. A bit of post-raid cleanup time. The fires. So many steel spears. I have quite the collection of steel spears, it seems. Pinaz is having a medical emergency. Time to tend to them. Wait. Should be on just, yeah, cool. Bleeding out on fire. The fire not even cauterizing the wounds for them. Extreme break risk. Yeah, that's not ideal, is it? We're risking an extreme break on Kiwi Hill to try and patch up this leaking sieve here. We need a some blood donation, folks. Death in 2 hours. Can Spectral, can you come touch this one up if you can? Diggsy was trying, but Diggsy's a bit slow. Who are you? Hoth Firehome? High Construction, Jogger, Pessimist, Jealous. You have an artery blockage in a 55. A Berserker of the Hoth Firehome. And Super Immune Psychopath over here. With some random assortment of skills. The Construction now is kind of interesting, but I got a pretty good collection of colonists at the moment. Diggsy's faster now that she's a vampire? True, yeah. Her medical skill's a little slow, so her actual tending is a bit low, but... Like, look at Spectral Knights going zoom, zoom, zoom. Spectral saved him. Nice. Operation. Extract Hemogen. Operation. Oh, wait, hold on. We do it the other way. Go prisoner. Extract Hemogen. Hemogen farm. There we go. Alright, everyone's a little bit unhappy after that. It was quite the drama. But that was our biggest raid yet in terms of pure numbers, for sure. That was a big old tribal raid. Tribal raids become quite dangerous long term. As your wealth goes up, they end up getting really, really big. You got dealing with like 100 people attacking you. Okay, we guys having a corpse obsession. Oh. No. Bootcut doesn't deserve this. No, Bootcut, where are you taking him? Why'd you put him out there for? Why'd you put him out there for? Why? Wait. There you go. Put him back in there. Diggsy, can you bury Bootcut? Again. You guys in mechs? No, but we have some power armor now. Which, Light Wraith, and they have mech commander helmets. Light Wraith and Richard have mech commander helmets as well. Okay, get your robots back to work, eh? Back to work. And you've run out of power, I see. You want to carry him to the charger? Well, indeed, quite some drama. Yeah, we had 2 raids pretty close to each other. We had the mech drop, and then like 2 days later, the big old tribal raid. Cassandra was feeling a little bit angry. I think she's feeling a little cranky that we haven't lost anyone in a while, I guess. Hey, the food's coming in. Huzzah. That's good. Because our food drama is... So, it kind of... We ran out of food kind of without realizing. And then 2 raids back to back meant that everyone was a bit tired and hungry. And then standing around waiting for the raid. Not ideal. Not ideal. So there's going to be a little bit of patching up and making sure everyone's fed and everything soon. Yeah, a little low on food there from the looks of things. Alrighty, folks, it's been a pleasure. It's been a treat. It's been a lot of fun. Thanks very much for hanging out. It's been a pleasure. Alrighty, I'll see you later, folks. Bye-bye. See yous.